Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. So today we will be looking at an interesting project called Chainlink, which has recently grown quite well but has already returned to the lower border of its accumulation. In this video we'll first figure out what kind of project is that, is it worth buying it, and if so, at what price. So let's not waste time. As usually, hit a like, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate all your support, and let's get started. So the first thing to mention, I guess, is that Chainlink is an American project that began its work back in 2017 and which positions itself as a decentralized network of oracles that provide data from external sources to various smart contracts. In fact, probably everything what I've just said is incomprehensible, right? So let's use a simple example to show how it works. And to put it simply, Chainlink is a certain kind of intermediary between smart contracts, such as Ethereum, Bitcoin, Tezos, and others, and external sources, like the internet, the media, and etc. Thanks to Chainlink or its oracles, the very smart contracts or blockchains that work on this project can receive operational data from the outside world. It's a piece of middleware that facilitates communication between blockchains and any off-chain system, including data providers, web APIs, enterprise backends, cloud providers, e-signatures, payment systems, and many more. If we imagine such a situation that in the future Ethereum smart contracts will be used in some sort of business, for example, to carry out some transactions, then in order for this smart contract to receive up-to-date data, for example, stock quotes or cryptocurrencies, then it must use such a service as an oracle, and which Chainlink kindly provides. As you see, the technology is important, the technology is necessary, and in the future this whole story will only scale and grow only because the power of the blockchain itself and all the processes that take place within it are growing. In fact, it's not just me who thinks so. If we look at the metrics, Chainlink is in 20th place in the world ranking with the market capitalization of around $4 billion. The protocol itself began its work back in 2017, but it was fully launched in 2019, and now it is a top company with a staff of about 100 full-time developers. And in general, if we just look at the news background, we can see that Chainlink enters into a lot of large partnerships with various European banks, with Swift, only because based on the Chainlink blockchain, you can create your own internal blockchains and use this technology to carry out transactions between banks, between blockchains much simpler, safer, and more efficient. Let's return to metrics. Link is currently trading at around $5.56. Recently, it has grown quite well, and at the moment, 51% of the total supply is already on the market. And a total of 1 billion tokens will be offered. If we're talking about fundamentality, then as you understand, back in 2017-2019, this project collected considerable amounts of investments, and according to Dropstop service, such large funds as Consensus Capital, Framework Ventures, Nirvana Capital, and many others participated in the private rounds and public sales. Of course, these are not such top funds as Andreessen Horowitz, but nevertheless, the project has support, and support is strong. It can also be said that it is supported by the ecosystem and infrastructure of Ethereum blockchain itself, because this project operates entirely there. And as you understand, if Ethereum ecosystem continues to develop in the future, Chainlink will also not stand aside and will also automatically tie up all these internal processes and improve its value. If we look at social media, like Twitter is the first thing. It has a quite good support from the followers, around 1 million of them. A very live page, a lot of likes, or some posts happen on a daily basis. Various conferences, AMA sessions, development reports, various updates, and so on are often published there. The CEO of the project is Sergey Nazarov, and is a respected person in the crypto space. There are a lot of articles and opinions that Sergey Nazarov is the unspoken Satoshi Nakamoto because he has similar science of the style of writing programming code that Bitcoin was originally written back in 2009. Therefore, many people listen to Sergey Nazarov, many people follow what he does and how he promotes his own project Chainlink. And why Chainlink is worth a closer look? If we look at the chart, at its highs, the coin reached around $53–54, and it's currently corrected by almost 90%, which for us is already a good signal to start allocating a small percentage of our capital to buy this coin. Also, if we look at the chart, then starting from May last year, for almost a year and a half, the coin has been in a narrow range and moves from $5 to $8. We can say that this is a certain accumulative zone, where large players are clearly present. And this is also confirmed by certain metrics, and the same well-known analytical service Look on Chain, which I recommend you subscribe to, constantly writes that large wallets are gradually beginning to accumulate this coin on their balance sheets. Recently news came out that two whales, perhaps it's the same person, bought a total of 790,000 Link coins for almost $6 million. Therefore, perhaps after this accumulative stage, Link coin may shoot up to $15–16 in the near future. Does it tell us that it's worth buying a coin already and waiting for the upward growth in the future? I would say yes. But nevertheless, you should know that in addition to all the advantages of the project, there are also some certain disadvantages that we should also be aware of. In addition to the fact that in 2017-2019 large funds participated here and invested pretty good amounts, you still need to take into account the fact that these funds bought the coin at around 9 and even 10 cents. And if we look at the drop stop service, it is written here that in 2017 large funds invested about 30 million here and bought these coins for 9 cents, which in total equal to 32% of the total supply of all coins. Roughly speaking, a third of the total coin supply is in the hands of the large whales, and at the moment they have around 90x. But the counter argument is that earlier funds and investors could have received the lion's share of these coins back in 2017, and according to unofficial data from unofficial sources, all these coins were completely unlocked in 2018 and 2019, which means that if we look at the chart, they could sell these coins during the previous growth up to $53. All this means that at this entire stage they earned approximately 500x according to unofficial data. We can assume that now we have the following situation, that perhaps large whales at this entire stage of growth were earning crazy money, and now the period has come when the coin has arrived to its another accumulative zone, and accordingly these same wallets want to repeat their success by accumulating it again and taking away the coins in order to possibly launch Chainlink to some new levels in the future and update past highs. Based on all of the above, we now know all the pros and cons of this project, and we can make the following decisions for ourselves when it is worth purchasing this coin for a long-term portfolio. As for me personally, I also believe that the coin is already in the accumulation zone, and I have already begun to accumulate it near the lower border of this range. It's around $5.45. At approximately this level, perhaps closer to $5, I will continue to purchase this coin in order to get the most profitable entry point. Honestly speaking, I don't really believe in it, but if a really negative scenario comes true and large whales and funds that bought the coin in 2017 at 9 cents begin to fixate profits at current price, then we can expect a further drop to the zone around $2.5, $2.6, and then even around $1.30. We must be prepared for this too, but again, I don't think quite possible. And again, this is crypto market. Everything's possible here. So in conclusion, guys, you see that Chainlink is a very strong, very interesting project. It occupies 20th place in CoinMarketCap, not just like that, but nevertheless, there are certain risks that we ourselves must take into account. That's it, guys, for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment what you think about Link. Let me know if you're buying it or not, and see you in the next videos. Thank you.